democratic institutions worldwide. Now, this is what they have exactly asked in 2013 over here, that American Revolution, it was an economic revolt against the mercantilism. Now, substantiate. Now, understand, you know what is American Revolution, you know what is economic revolt. Now, what is the meaning of this word mercantilism? When I was discussing with you people, I have said that there are three stages. There are three stages that any country, specifically Britain, tried to capture its colonies. The first stage over here was that they came as merchants or the traders, right? The second stage over here is that when they started the spread of their colonies, colonialism. And the third thing is when they completely interfere into the political parts or the administration of the nation. This is imperialism. So in the USA, we have seen just the first two parts. In India, the British further moved on till imperialism, right? So understand that it was rooted in the Enlightenment thought. What was this? What was it? Liberty, equality, right? About the human dignity and human rights. And was substantially, it was an economic revolt. Why? Because mostly these people in North America, they were saying to the British government that when we are not representing in your parliament, then how can you tax us? So please remember this, no taxation. This has to be mentioned in the answer, okay? No taxation without representation. And there were tax on tax, right? We have seen Grenville measures, which you have to write in this answer. Now, British, it followed the mercantilist policies, okay? Colonies which existed, they were to serve their mother country again. There were the navigation acts, that even the ships or even the trade America had to do, it had to do only with the English ships, and the market had to be only the British market, not any other European market. Trade monopolies were there. Colonies, they were forbidden even from manufacturing goods such as hats. This is such a basic thing, right? And they were forced to import the finished products from Britain. Now understand that similar thing was happening in India. What were they doing? They took the raw material from India, right, to sustain their own industrial revolution, right? Own industrial revolution which was happening in Britain. What was it? That there was a mass production of the thing because usage of technology and machine had made efficiency more for the products to be made in a lesser number of time. So to sustain their own industrial revolution, what did they do? They picked the material, raw material from India, they just manufactured it, and then they again wanted to sold them in the colonies and at a very high tax, right? So heavy taxation was imposed. Now we have also studied 7 years of war. This 7 years of war was actually not 7 years, it was definitely 9 years, right? You must remember this. Majorly it was between Britain and France. Both of these nations wanted to be a superior nation. Now, they had also imposed the stamp tax. They had also imposed the sugar tax. they had also imposed the town-shed duties, which were on 5 general items, of which lead is one of them. Apart from these, all these come under, you have to write this word, Grenville measures. Okay, when he became the PM of Britain, he imposed tax on these people. Now the colonies, they faced taxation without representation as they had actually no voice in the British Parliament, right? There was reason was totally on tax. It was not a social or more of a political reason that the revolt happened. The economic restrictions, it curtailed the rise of any colonial merchants, farmers and the artisans. Smuggling and boycotts, we have seen, reflected direct resistance to the mercantilist exploitation. Now, the economic discontent, it further transformed into the political demand of self-rule, right? Or the conception of democracy, and there was declaration of independence which invoked not only liberty but also the right to economic freedom. Is it clear? Now, the revolution, therefore, it represented the Enlightenment ideas, right? And it rejected to any kind of mercantilist exploitation. I hope this whole part of American Revolution is clear. Now understand, from world history, maybe they ask you a question, but when you write the answers, certain important incidences have to be written. Like this answer would not be complete without no taxation, without representation, Grenville measures, Boston Tea Party, and when you are writing the Declaration of Independence, then you have to write the Yorktown incident, right? So, more than going into a lot of detail, just remember the causes, consequences, and the effects, right? And in chronology, you have to represent the answer. Thank you.